Here's a great look at an unmistakable venue. Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, a good one in store here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from L.A. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
You got to hold that motherfucker.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Completed to his running back. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an L.A. first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Herbert from the gun. That's caught. Keenan Allen. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on first is Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Herbert to throw once more. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now Herbert again. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Chargers, first down.
It's Herbert once more. Has it in close. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. You win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Hurts to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Chargers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Throw the ball away.
New set of downs for him at the 38. No run here with Amari on Hampton. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
36-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 36. Flushed out now to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Home to try.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. They snap it to Herbert. He finds him beyond the marker. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Justin Herbert with the touchdown.
The Chargers will line up.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
14. Eagles nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. First down throwing for Hurts. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They start out 2nd and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits his running back. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Bronx as they force this fourth down.
A gain of 7, but it's fourth down.
Hurts yet again. And they don't get the catch they need there. They're here to try and go for it. Once they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Herbert now off the play fake. Throw left side, complete. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers first down.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. The throw is caught. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
11 more yards.
I'm on losing streak. 4 games all up.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Oh, they're going deep here right off the rim. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after, looks like a yard gain. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
42-yard line.
1st down. Here's Dak. Fits it through the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Must be high,
1st and 10 from the 42 as this
so
opening
slow?
drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Dak off the play fake.
You must be high.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen.
Must be high.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down.
Talking so fucking slow. Why you talking like this, man? Talking like you high as a motherfucker.
Keep things moving forward.
You high. You talking 3 seconds a minute.
Trying again following the set. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought
3
down
seconds a minute, man. It take you 3 seconds to talk, boy. To get one word out. 1, 2, 3. Take 3 seconds to talk, don't it? Goof ass, a cornball ass white boy. Yeah, it take you 3 seconds, goddammit. It take forever for you to talk.
Put some heat on this deep ball left side.
God damn, you talking so fucking slow like you high.
4th and long.
You must be high. Are you talking? You talking like you slurred over there.
I think most coaches would just punt it away.
Full of that oil you been drinking.
4.5 forever coming up.
You been drinking? Why you talking like that, white boy? What's wrong with you? Perkies? Meth? You high?
They do snap it. Here's Prescott.
Man, you so trash, 21.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain. Gets him the first on 4th down.
That mad nigga.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in
Dumbass nigga.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. Let's start with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They've made it to 1st and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6. Another run for Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They try again with Williams. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
1 quarter down for these 2 NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. 3rd and goal, Prescott. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here we go, 47. Touchdown. 20%. Here we go, going to 54. Line in. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Going to 54. Line. 26.
On 4th down, Prescott to throw. He falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Hurts comes out throwing. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd and just 2 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. An advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
28-yard line. Brings up second down.
20 seconds. Yeah, here we go. I think. Hey, kill. There we go, kill.
Prescott here from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it.
Oh.
And we continue to await our opening score this ball.
Trash.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's out of bounds just past the 40-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. It's the Eagles, who have 2nd and 4. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
It's a screen to Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try to escape.
Don't try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Malik Hooker. Man, great call by the defense there. They go to cover 2 for that play, and it's the free safety back there who makes the read and forces that turnover.
And that's who you want playing that cover 2, covering half the field, right? Those strong safeties near the line of scrimmage, a little more depth at playing the run. Free safeties, this is exactly what they want. They want to play that half.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st down, Hurts. He throws a bullet To the
Come
center of the
on.
field. They can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now they face second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He's loaded another one up. It's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He has it at the 5. And he will not score, but that does set him up with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
First down throwing for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it's going to be second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. Giving 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Hurts now from the gun. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here.
22 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Hurts on first down. He finds Brown right side. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Barkley will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Working quickly here. They go play fake with Hurts. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
They're going to try to run it in, Barkley. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense up to the line fast. They kick the running back in motion.
At the 38-yard line.
From the 38. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
46. Hey, 47. 20.
He'll throw it. And they got home. Sent him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Miami. 180.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
From the 21. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
An 8-yard gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, here we go.
Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 from the 41.
41-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill.
First down, here's Dak. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it deep downfield. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First and 10, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
He puts some juice on a deep throw into a crowd, and intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Bye, bitch.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Here's Cairo Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction.
All right, come on, AJ.
Intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On second down, it's Williams. This is caught for 2. And he'll take it on in.
Nice.
Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the last. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Here is Shipley on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this will be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Man,
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 42-yard line.
My one fucking play, 2 plays.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Pass is caught at DJ Moore. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down. Because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
It's the quarterback with a sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. On is Santos for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Bears will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here is Shipley on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. One quarter in the books. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down, Philadelphia.
A first down throw for Hurts. And it'll go right back to Goedert. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And an Eagle first down.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8.
Second and 2.
On second down, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll go again with Swift. He's going to have a Bears first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 37.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. It's a gain there of 26 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And the Eagles are gonna have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Williams. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
I think they tricked him that time, Mike. I mean, they originally showed zone, so he thinks the defender's going to pass him off into an open area, but then they match it underneath with a man concept, and he doesn't see the defender until the ball leaves his hand. Big-time play by the defense and puts their offense in a great spot.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears.
Sitting there bringing them folks down like that. I can't throw the ball. We can't move the ball. We just fuck on.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. Here is Shipley on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Play action. Here's Hurts. Scrambling to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Out to his right. Going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
On third down, it's Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Well, that's certainly not what we were expecting to see, especially from a quarterback of this caliber. opening drive turnover. And let's hope for their sake, Mike, this is not a sign of things to come the rest of the day.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And an Eagles first down.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll take this one in.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Jake Elliott. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And despite a nice juke, they're going to get a yard to show for it. 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Dotson, the man in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Forced to his right. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play for the Eagles. 52 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A run with Barkley. And he gets to the outside and takes it in.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
2 yards on the play.
Here's Hurts.
First down.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Eagles will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll look to set up the screen here. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
4 more yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hurts again. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
That's good.
It is a big play for the Eagles. And even 30 yards.
10 yards to go.
Again, Hurts. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. His kick is perfect. And the Eagles will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds. We're going to mark him at the 35. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Dotson, the man in motion. Hurts now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Hurts will try it again. Pushed out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
Oh, man. Man, y'all see these, man.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Oh, y'all see.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. A lot of bodies down there, but there's one with the football, the quarterback. It's all that matters. Breaks the plane for the touchdown.
And all that quarterback is looking for, Mike, is the smallest of creases before that snap. Once he identifies it, all that's left to do is put your head down, get behind the big boys up front, and drive the legs across the goal line.
Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles are on top. It's 14-10.
Eagles 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Hurts to the air on first down. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Hurts looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air again. Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's in.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
17. Eagles 14.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now, Hurts. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Jake Elliott to
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And a good run there. It'll give him 5 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
brings up 2nd.
Now Hurts. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Oh, my
The pass
God.
rush gets home, and he goes down. Nolan Smith getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. A shotgun. That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free. He's inside the 40 to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A second down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he'll be taken down at the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Now Hurts. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will score.
Touchdown.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches at the 32-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. On the run to the right. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he will score. Game on. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. And an Eagle 1st down.
Man in motion is Smith. To throw is Hurts. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And the Eagles have got a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
At the 12-yard line.
Hey, 73, 73. Count up, Yeti. Hey, easy, 63, 63, bang.
3rd and goal for Hurts. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one online. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here is Shipley on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll lead to a second down. Throwing is Hurts. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
That's good.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
It's really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes.
All them yards, all them sections.
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Younghoe Koo all set to do the honors, and we are underway from Atlanta. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And some space here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
46-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Second down in the yard.
An 8-yard gain.
They go play action with Hurts. Flush to his right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing is Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 45 yards. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Falcons, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. To the air, Penix. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Falcons, first down.
Now Penix. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Operating from the gun, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
It's a gain of 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now a 3rd and 6. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35.
That's good.
15 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw again is Penix. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Kyle Pitts, a 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down, Eagles.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. On the move to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. It's Barkley on the counter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. Well, backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. 7-7, our score after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
play action. Here's Hurts. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
A 2-yard loss on the play.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. David Onyemata, excellent effort, and he earns a tackle for loss. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now a toss right to Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 26 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Falcons 7. Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Looking to throw, Penix. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back to throw now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Quick slant, Dotson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix. And complete to Drake London. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. They'll throw with Penix. That's going to be caught downfield by Chubb. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing again, Penix. This is caught. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Koo now for the point after. It's up and good, and it's now 28 to 14.
Eagles 28, Falcons 14. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
63.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there?
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
He's got the hook up to McLeod. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's good for Falcons. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Penix to the air once more. Flushed out right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the air, Penix. This pass is caught by London. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Throwing is Hurts. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. They'll look to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And an Eagle first down.
Oh, my God.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Why did I throw this?
And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Penix. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Carter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
It's a gain of 20.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta.
Oh,
it's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Now Penix. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
It's a 10-yard
loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Even the most elusive quarterbacks have those tough days where they can't avoid sacks, and this is one of them. 3rd time he's gone down. He might develop some happy feet now, want to escape the pocket and try and gain more yardage with his legs.
He'll look to throw.
Man,
it's going to be caught by Pitts.
This is crazy.
He has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42.
Ain't my safety, so.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
This is crazy.
At the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. London making the snag and a comeback round. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw Penix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second.
Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it, it's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, second and 11. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
The Eagles send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be Falcon football. Here's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. London hauls this one in. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Here comes second down. And looking to throw, Penix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw again is Penix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down, 10 yards to go. They are going for it. Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Quick slant to Brown. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Here's Hurts to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
At the 7-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop the throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll throw with Penix. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To the air, Penix. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
A big loss.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. On the bootleg, it's Penix. And he's got the hook up to McLeod. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on on downs. Throwing is Hurts. Flush to his right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here As it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Taking it right down Broadway. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 77 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Penix. Got a man, it's London. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 4 brings up.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Falcons first down.
Now Penix. Right back to Pitts again. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now a second and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side, there's London. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line.
That's good for Falcons.
Throwing again, Penix. And he'll find the cloud on the right side complete. Second and 9 from the 44.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. This pass is caught by London. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26.
That's good for Falcons. First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix. And that is incomplete.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
Second and 10. Back to throw again. And it's caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney. A 2-yard touchdown. And the Falcons respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he slips up past
go for
the
it.
45
I go for it.
being tackled.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
12 yards. That's good for the Falcons. First down.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix. Got an open man, it's McLeod. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. They're able to complete this one to McLeod. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Falcons first down.
They'll throw with Penix. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Hurts to throw. To Barkley on the check down. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
That one good for 26 and a first down. this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They go play action with Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New Orleans Saints. Avery Williams on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
3rd and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Off the play fake, Hurts forced out to his right. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. It's a gain of 34. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he searches for a gain of about 5. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. On play action, here's Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. He'll look forward for a couple. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Shuck. That one downfield for Cooks. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Brings up 2nd down.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Hurts now. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Saquon Barkley. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Eagles.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
7 brings up 2nd down at the Saints' 42-yard line.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 2 yards to go.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. Barkley's got the 1st down and more. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Eagles 14, Saints nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. Whoa! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
In motion goes Cooks. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nolan Smith in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion is Hill. Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arm. It is incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the 1st half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans. After this, they'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. The air once more. Shot. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
In motion goes Cooks. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
33-yard line.
The air again is shut. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
To 2nd and goal.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
To the goal line and in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball. They get the man, and it's no good.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Open man, downfield is Smith. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same.
Jake Elliott.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Shaheed now to return it. And he's brought down right past the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chuck looking to throw on first down. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Saints going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Chuck. Taysom Hill working free downfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. New Orleans, third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Looking to throw, here is Chuck. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing again, Chuck. Try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe D. And the Eagles will take over at their own 15.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed to his left. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
To kick off for
both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Chuck. That one downfield for Cooks. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
On third and 2, it is Chuck. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Chuck. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air is Chuck. He'll be forced outright. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, It could just be too much to overcome, so a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jordan Davis. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go, and it is shut. He'll buy time left. And he cannot get the throw off. Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
The veteran kicker, Dustin Hopkins, out to get things started. And off we go from Cleveland. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever. Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. I've got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. from the gun. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. He'll let this go for Goddard. That is caught. What a throw. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Browns nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. 19-18.
On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
It's a gain of
Ball
7.
on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Shador. His throw left is complete with Judy. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Up the middle goes Judkins here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
On the tackle. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
Red. 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Reed Blankenship had the tight coverage and comes up with the defensive play.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve. Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. That'll be picked up by the Eagles.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Oh, I hate this game.
And intercepted.
I hate this game sometimes.
And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. As Shador on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
Hey, come on.
Throwing again is Sanders. That's taken in, and he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 14-yard line.
19 lock.
To throw again is Sanders. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Sanders going to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will level things out at 7 apiece.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
22 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Open man downfield is Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer. on 4th down.
And an Eagle first down.
He'll step up and run this. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So the Eagles use their first time out here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That was incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Now Hurts. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Panther 60. Let's go.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 6-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. Tillman, the man in motion. On 3rd down, Sanders. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott.
A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. DeAndre Carter on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hold the ready.
They go play action now with Sanders. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 6
On 2nd down here, Sanders. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's a Browns 1st down. They'll run it with Judkins.
the ball carrier. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
43-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Shador. That's caught by 4. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, Cleveland.
For another Cleveland Browns. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the ground, Judkins. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It's a short throw, caught by Njoku. And he will get into the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Justin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this play.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
First down.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8 at the 8-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end Goddard. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Moving to his right. He'll let this go for Goddard. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It covers 51 yards. Again, Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. And he's in. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
That ties the game at 14.
All even. The fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. From the gun, it's Shador. That one to the sideline, and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Seven Pirates! Here we go! Nike!
From the gun, it's Sanders. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
It's now third
A
down.
massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Backs to the open man. It's Tillman. He's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
First down.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think, if you fail on that 4th down, you give the ball to your opponent, and all they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the 4th quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Brings up 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late. I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. He'll run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Another try, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd.
They'll drop to throw.
The 27-yard line.
On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Cleveland Browns.
They'll stick to the ground. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Again, it'll be Judkins. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Here we go. The Browns will go for 2 here. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. It's second down. Hurts to throw. Open man downfield is Brown. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
At the 8-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
So it's a win for the Browns. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who are giving him much of a shot coming in. But they rode the energy in his home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball. They're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The dog pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns, as we say.